guys, this is the update video for Run to 100. Trying to use some ear audio to try all kinds of stuff. It is what it is. Where are we? Okay, so there isn't a whole lot over the past couple days, but there is a whole lot. So let's start all over. So we're here with the Run to 100, 112, 114, 2025, hosted by Mike over at Building Velocity and myself, Right Place RC. We're getting into, this is update video number 14, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. We're just hitting April, so we're hitting our stride about a quarter of the way through, and we got a lot of guys in that 100 mile an hour club. Now, let's start right off the bat. My merch store has finally shipped your guys' shirts, so it looks like they're going out before I get the ones in from the printer, so that's a good. It means all you guys should be getting them any day now. I don't know how long their shipping is going to take, especially with all the craziness going on in the world. So let's get that out of the way. Friday, if anybody hasn't sent me their address or hasn't confirmed their address with me, Friday we're sending out the stickers. They came in from our buddies over at Team Broke RC. Got a nice banner back there. I don't know if you see it behind me. I learned from last week that I can't, the audio, it was my laptop's audio. It doesn't filter it properly, so I have to get a secondary mic. That's going to be, I've been talking about it and thinking about it for a while. My buddy over at Junkyard Dog, our Team Junkyard Dog, he's got a review channel that does a lot of the Amazon stuff, and he sent me a link to a couple, so I'm going to be using those soon. He's also the guy that hooked us up with this camera that we're using right now, so I wouldn't be able to even do half of what I'm doing if it wasn't for you guys, be real honest. So let's get into it. Where do I even start? So let's go back since Sunday. Looks like we've got about, see on the screen, if I'm going to do the dual screen with this running, where's my update? So we have my run, and then you got yeah, so Scaleworks has been doing his part 2 for his AMX and part 3, and then Mike's got his bench time, and then I have my run, and then we have Memphis Moto did a run, and then H&W Racing did a run. Oh, you know what, I don't think I got H&W Racing's numbers on there. I'll have to double check that, but we got, yeah, Memphis Moto's got 88. I apologize about that, guys. H&W Racing looks like we're going to be doing it on the fly. They also, make sure you guys check out H&W Racing. If you have I think it's a felony, one of them big boys, they're doing some kind of speedrun competition for the cash prize. Mike had mentioned it just the other day. Where was I watched this on the TV on my other channel. You guys will see that. What I'll do is in the morning I let all my feeds go through, and I'm watching them on my one of my other channels. You might see me talk on that once in a while. Looks like we're killing the internet here. I'm just trying to remember where we were with the speed. I apologize, guys. We'll get this done. We'll probably make a cut here at 412, 420. Anyways, let's move on. Why we're doing this. We also had a run with Pulse with RC. Should be on this one. So we got Scaleworks Part 3. Then you got Joe versus RC. He's got 80 miles an hour. And then we got one of my bench times with the Arrma Grom and my 3D printer. And then this is a new member, the Craziest Monkey. He got a run out at 69 miles an hour. He's one of our new guys, and Todd Gregory went out, but then he had his GNSS kind of destroyed and blew up. What a freaking mess that was. Anyways, and then you got my why Rlaarlos are better, or WLs are better than Rlaarlo. Don't take me too serious in that. Like I said, I love the cars, but I got to tell you how the company has been for me, and I think it's only going to get worse with the current financial climate. So, and then Memphis Motos switched up to his 3660 with his 007. And then we got Ghost Ghost 1 or Ghost NRK, he did another 119 mile an hour run with his NASCAR. Just threw it up there. I think it's the same rate that he had last time. And then Mike over at Building Velocity's got his new ESC in there. So everybody's moving right along. And then we got Melvin Vega's got his X12S, and that's his first run with that. He did pretty good. He got 63 miles an hour, pretty much stock, everything. And then AJR Speed Labs had a 116 mile an hour AM-X12 run. It's a great run. And then at the very end here, it's an older video. It's Team RC. He's one of our new guys. Let me go to that real quick. So we're on the leaderboard now. It should be updated, but let me go down the bottom here. So we got 3 new guys to the list, and that's RDMRC. He's a boat guy, but he's got a 114. He wants to jump into fun. Real good dude. He's one of our vets. Go check him out. And again, go check all these guys out. Get them on your sub list, because you never know when some of these guys are waiting for the weather, waiting for parts, whatever, and they haven't done a video yet. So, or they've done an intro, and I wouldn't be surprised if they turn around and all of a sudden do a run and out of nowhere, and having them subbed is the best way to see it. I do my best to put them up on the not only the playlist, but I also share them on my feed, and I apologize if I'm spamming you guys with my feed, but it's part of the game, man. I gotta let you guys know, so that keep the information sharing. And that video that was last was from Team RC. My internet's a little bit slow, you guys. I'm suffering. We'll get those loaded, and then at the very end is Crazy's Monkey, which he did the BX. The ZD-BX12, so it's cool. We got a little everything in there. I think we've got every single car covered for the most part. I think we're missing. I don't see an LC yet, so I might have to take my 112 out of retirement for that. I was going to save that for the. My internet's really slow right now, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe I got something going on. Turn my TV off, get a little extra bandwidth. So I'll come right back. I'll try and clear that up, and I'll get the leaderboard updated with H&W Racings and get it straightened up, and I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Where were we? Let's take that out. I can't handle listening to my own voice. So make sure you're checking this whole list. This list on the bottom of the leaderboard is the roster of all the guys that are in this competition. We added 2 more, like I was saying, just today, and 3 total last couple days. These guys, you see here, we got Crazy's Monkey's he doesn't have a run yet, but actually Crazy's Monkey's got the run 69 miles an hour and is 114. And then Team RC, he's got a car that he's been running, and he's getting into the fun right here. He's got it set up with Mod 1 right there, so go check him out. He used the 12016, and it's a pan car. And then RDM Racing, he's the veteran I was talking about. You should go check him out. He does a lot of boat vids and a lot of bench talk. He does some 3D printing. I think he does the GNSS containers for the guys that have those. But check them out. Check out the new guys, and make sure you're checking out everybody on this list. Go right through. The whole point of this is, again, to share guys. There's a lot of guys like Pulsewith. He's up on top of the board. He does a lot of videos, and I think he's only got like 15 subs. I don't even understand how that's possible with all you guys in this speedrun competition. So make sure you go give him some love. The whole point of this is, again, watching the videos. I'm sure you're watching them, but make sure you're where is he here? He's on both boards. He just put up a new 95er. He's right on the edge there. So make sure you go sub him. Bear with my internet for a second. So I'm gonna get into some other stuff in a minute. We're gonna blow through this leaderboard. Make sure you're keeping up and get a video in before 420, because 423 we're gonna do the drawing for the next batch, and I think we got a new body of one of the new shells. Yeah, he's only got 15 subs. I know he's only got 4 videos. He's doing it for his comp, but man, give him a sub. Make sure you're watching what he's doing, because he does some cool stuff. Anyways, back to the leaderboard. Squirrel. So we'll start with the 114s. Make sure you're checking out all the nobody's broken 100 yet since the last one, since last Sunday, so I'm not going to go over that too much. And again, you guys should be getting your shirts. I did get the confirmation that they actually shipped, so no longer printing. And I did get a little discount because it's taken so long, which I appreciate that from them. You know, I think they're just having a lot of supply issues like everybody else. They apologize for whatever that's worth, but still, Teespring, man, they're slow. Anyways, so for those that don't know how this competition works, we have the first tier is getting your cars to 100. When you get to 100, you get a sticker, one of these, and you're gonna get a shirt with one of the logos on it for the triple digit club. And that'll get sent to you like the ones that have them. Hopefully they'll start getting them soon, and they'll do a video showing me that you got them. And then if you just for entering, just putting a video out, you'll get what's going out on Friday. Again, make sure you guys send me your addresses. We're going to send that out with a couple of our other ones just to say thank you. You know, maybe get a couple extras in there. We'll see how it goes. And again, these were printed by our buddies that did the banner on the back, Team Broke RC. And we got Winners Evening Barons, they're one of our sponsors, and we got Urgenics and CNHL. Without these guys, we wouldn't be able to make it, including Test Driver. Test Driver sent me out some stickers. I'll be getting in touch with you, bud. I'm going through that. I've just been a little busy, so we'll get the stickers and we'll put some on the bench. For those that know, I do sticker exchange, so if any of you guys want to do that, you got a logo sticker or whatever, we'll get you on the bench with all the other guys. I'll show that later. But let me get into this. We'll start with the 114s. I'm still at the bottom. I did have a 59-mile-an-hour run with my 112, but today's the first beautiful day, and if I showed you all the work I got done, you'd understand. I built the whole deck today. Anyways, getting back to it. So we got me at 34 miles an hour. L-Town's got 39, so I'll be right there. My brother, I'll be right there. Check out L-Town. Speaking of that, he's another one. He's got 2 channels for RC, and he does a lot of flying. He does flight simulators. He also does speed runs, and likes the little cars like we're doing. And then you got H&W Racing at 53 miles an hour. You got the Sailor Boys. Again, go check them out. They only got like 20 or so subs. You got to get them up over 30 at least. There's no reason not to be. So you got Eric from the Sailor Boys got 65.9. Now they got the same weather as I am, and they were talking about getting back out. And that's with the Rlaarlo. I'm gonna squirrel all over the place. Just deal with it. That's kind of how I do, you know. And then Steve's got 70.4 right now with his 14010, and it's a true 10. It's the yellow body. It's a nice little car. And then you got Wayne Small Engine Pair or on the bench with his 1441010 as well. He's got 71 miles an hour. And then Pulse with RC with his Grom. He's at 84 miles an hour. Now, you definitely got to check him out. See on this side here, these are the dates that we did the update. So you can see we're getting up to his Rlaarlo there. So we got AGR Speed Labs. Now, AGR Speed Labs also got another good run in with his 112, which is down below. Check that out. You got 94 miles an hour, and Pulse with RC's at 95, and then RC Speedrunner. Now, RC Speedrunner's got a lot of, he's been helping a lot of guys out. I know he does like titanium drive shafts and a couple other things. My understanding is he's got some big numbers from a while back. If you go look at his channel page, you could probably see some, I think they're in the 140s or whatever. Just off the top of my head, I can't remember. So I expect to see quite a bit more out of him. I'm not sure what class, whether it was a 112 or a 114. I'm pretty sure it's 114 down there. So anyways, here's our 2 of our sponsors. You help them, they help us. That's kind of how that goes. We'll get onto the big list of the 112s. I know we got, where are we, way down here? 112's me with my 15.9 with the track car. That's this guy. You guys will be seeing those rollers built pretty soon here. And then you got JB Ghost Hunters, 28. It hasn't changed. Me again, hasn't changed since January. Man, has it been that long since I've done a run? Sorry guys, man. That's baloney. I need to get out there. Oh, anyways. That's about AM-X12. This guy over here, which we're about to do our upgrades. About to get some foams on and get it squatted and get it right. If you saw the videos, you see I did that with my Arrma, which is doing good. Thanks to my buddies over there with the prints, and that looks sweet. I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. My brand new printer is printed well. The very first print I did was this. I didn't even try test print or nothing. I just went right for it. So Anyways, where was I? So 31 miles an hour for Brandy over at H&W Racing. Now I know they got the Grom out. Is that up there? They had a crash with 51 miles an hour. Yeah. They're already at 53. We already took care of them. That's James over there. There's 3 of them as well. So now I'm gonna be sending you guys stickers. I'll just send you triples, you know, like so that everybody gets them and all that good jazz. Same with Steve over at the Sailor Boys. You know, you guys know, you guys all know. Anyways, back to it, squirrel. So, and right now we're at 56 miles an hour with Dozer on his Rlaarlo, and 57 with his WLTOY 124. I didn't change that from last time. I'm going to change that now. 124017. It should be right up here. Yeah, right here. See that? It'll be fixed before you know it, guys. Probably before this goes up, before this video goes live. So, and then we got RC Speedster 100. It's got 59 miles an hour. You got Melvin Vega with his X12S at 63 miles an hour. You got Wayne Small Repair at 68 miles an hour. Crazy Monkey. Oh, I didn't change your speed there. What did you have there? I forget, man. I'm sorry. We'll get it up there. I have the link. I just forgot to put the speed in there. So oh, that's poor boy. Sorry, wrong competition. Maybe it's in the listing. There it is, 69. I even said that before, didn't I, guys? Yeah, see, old man brain. I'm going to change it now as well. I even put you in the right place. I could have kind of guessed, huh? Good number. So that'll be fixed too. And he's running the ZD. I forgot to mention that. He's running the ZD. If I didn't mention that before. He's our first ZD. And then we got Steve Saylor with 71.8 on his 1.7 and 72.4 on his 007. Now I know he's got some new electronics in those, so I'm looking forward to seeing those out there. And then Jay Kidwell's got 74 miles an hour on his AMX12. Affordable RC's 74 miles an hour on his 007. And Joe just got to 80 with his AMX12. He's hauling pretty good. He's done a lot of other speed runs. I've mentioned it before. All like TAMIYAs and he does speed runs a lot of other cars as well. So he's new to these smaller guys, and I think he's having a good time. So Memphis Moto's got his AMX12 at 81 miles an hour and his 007 at 82. And we got Scaleworks at 92. Now, I know he went a little faster, but he's had a few crashes here and there, but he went to GT, so I expect that to change quick. I expect him to get quite a bit faster. The Jeff over at Sailor Boys is 92.4. And then Mike over Building Velocity is 94. And Made by Todd G is 94. Now, he put out another run, but it had a lot of crashes in there, so go check that out. And then here's our 100 mile an hour guys. And you got Jacko Trade, Melvin at 102, Jacko Trade at 101, 100 Rock On at 104. Now, this is a new one. AGR Speed Labs just put up new numbers, 116, so he's only 1 mile an hour behind VW Turbo Wolf right now, so hopefully they'll be getting moving and have a nice little competition there. All these guys, I expect to go a little bit faster. I can see it pretty quick. So anyway, so that's our listings for now. I'm going to turn this off and go right to this only. I'm going to turn that stop, and then we'll stop this. Alright, so on to our little conversation here. So you see behind me I got a 917. Mike had sent me, did an unbox video. I don't know if some of you guys saw it, some of you didn't. We're looking at the rollers for next year. Now what I found, this year's going to be weird with all the crazy stuff that's going on, and I expect prices to go up. The tariffs looking at TAMIYA might be closing down altogether. There's a bunch of other stuff, so prices may change this. But initially, what Mike and I discussed, because we've talked to a lot of guys, these are the two cars that people seem to like, which is a 917 by Rlaarlo, which is set up and ready to go. You know, it's pretty much a speed runner right out the door. And then there's the WL Buggy 1/10 scale. Don't ignore my tires. This is my my chicken wrangler. But it's got a very nice setup. It's like an X-ray. So these I've seen them as low as $80, like $70 and whatnot. They come brushed. It's the 104001. But I want to show you something. The reason that, I don't know if you look, those are same length chassis, almost identical. We're gonna probably do a dual. A lot of you guys had mentioned it. I didn't think about it until a few guys were like, well, just run the two. So at this point, we're looking instead of trying to decide between the two, about half you have WLs, about the other half have Rlaarlos. Well, let's let it go, because there's no reason you can't set this up. The advantages of this car versus the advantage of this car, they kind of, you know, cancel each other out. You got this is a Buggy chassis, but you can squat it. It's got a center diff, so it's got different weight distribution, but they have the same wheelbase. They have the same advantages, and you could probably get parts easy to put a flat plate on either one of these, because these have a carbon fiber upgrade and whatnot. Now we're going to be doing a stock class and an open class. We haven't gotten into 4S, 3S, so I need to know that from you guys, whether you're like 3S or 4S. Again, this is just, we're just talking now. Anything can change, but these are the direction we're going from your guys' input. We'd like to keep this rolling and keep having fun, because I'm having fun. I might slow things down to where we just do one update a week, just so I can get some runs in. And then if anything happens, I'll just do an update video, like a quick, you know, like when the stickers came in, I did a quick one, or when somebody gets 100 miles an hour, we'll do a quick one, or Mike will do one. Not just me, but Mike as well. And that's just because we're going to start getting in the summertime. Everybody's going to be busy, but that also, it's also speed run time, so that means there's going to be more of you. So that being said, the system I got set up right now should function for the leaderboard and keep us all square. Yeah. So hopefully that's well, your feedback's important. I do appreciate you guys watching my long videos, because you could miss stuff. And I know that I sometimes squirrel a lot, but I'm hoping that if I keep repeating certain things, that you guys will get what I'm going. On the vein of WLTOYS and cheap, you're gonna see a new car on the channel. We got in the 144016, which is a brushed 390 motor, all plastic, friction shocks. I can already see that there's some discrepancies between what's on the box on the side and what's on the picture, so I don't, this is, you know, but I got this for $22. It's a TAMIYA. They're normally about $60 regular. That's a regular MSRP, which is similar to what the 14001s were when they were at their lowest. But I had to get one when I got the coupons, so that I can get it for $22. You have to use TAMIYA in order to get those deals, and I wanted to see how real or fake it was. My suggestion is don't use their app. It's designed to leech money off you, even though if you do it correctly, so they basically go off the philosophy of time in is time out. So the longer you're on their site, the more money you spend, which is definitely true. But if you have good willpower and you're not into gambling, then you'll be okay. But if not, it's easy to spend a lot of money. You've probably seen a lot of my unboxes and stuff. I am the cheapest guy you'll ever meet. Most of those things were under $10 and $20. Like this one's $22. I got what did I get? So that gets into a separate thing. So I got a whack of 4 of the metal spline faster servos for $11. And then I got 5 of the metal arms. Now I can always use these on all kinds. It would be going in here or wherever. And these, I don't remember, these were like $3 or $5. I got some of these for free coming just from playing their games. This one was free. The blue ones were free, and these are for my using them for the rollers, because I'd rather give you guys metal hexes if I can get them. So that's what got me on it. Anyways, so beware TAMIYA, but that's where you can get this for $20. So I'll be doing a full unboxing. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna bash the crap out of it at a local skate park. But this was designed so that I can have some of the younger kids start getting into these. But it's a $20 car. I'd like to see how fast I can get it going just for fun. throw in the biggest 390 or 380 motor I can get my hands on and see what it does. I'm sure I can get it up over 60 miles an hour, but with friction shocks and all that, let's see what it does. So keep an eye out for that. Sorry, I'm squirreling again. Make sure you're checking out Mike over at Building Velocity. He's still working pretty hard. He's working too much, Mike. More fun, less work. We ain't getting no younger. Enjoy our good times while we can. Anyways, I want to thank all you guys for everything you're doing. All the videos, all the camaraderie. If I seem squirrelish, or if I, like, a lot of times I'll comment when I initially get it saved, and then I'll watch it in the morning. Then when I do an update, you'll get another message again. So this video will be going up about 11 at night, and that seems to be comfortable for me because I'd like to watch the live streams with my buddies, Urban Legends and whatnot. I'm going there after I'm done doing this. Why I'm fixing this, getting it ready for press. So trying to think. Don't take me too serious on the Rlaarlo stuff. It's about the company, it's about the parts, it's about taking care of their customers, and that's it. That's all it is. They expect you pay a premium for those cars. I expect the same back in terms of customer service. You're going to see the world goes that way. You're going to see stores are gone. Internet is going to be the primary way of buying things, and the stores that are open are going to be based on customer service. It's 80s all over again for you guys that are my age. Remember, interest rates were this high, nobody could buy houses. They screwed Gen X, they're screwing Gen Z. Don't let them do it. The steel's on. Anyways, I'll see you when I see you guys. Peace out.
Stay tuned for more, just getting started. Every guy you'll feel worried. Everything you feel the right place. Right this way, you know you try. Doing some nuts, a little say bye bye to the grave. We're on your side, don't like say that was right. Really like to play. Right place was Congratz 7, winning mile on get members. Right place, sucker, had to be spend your 10.